So Molly is just ecstasy. You've heard of ecstasy, right? Ecstasy kind of like, lost its popularity in the late 90s, so they hired a marketing team and rebranded as Molly. Now they're crushing it. It's essentially what it is, and the feeling that I would use to describe it is it's very similar to like an orgasm, I guess, but like at the climax, like the peak part of your orgasm, if you just pause that feeling, right? That warm body feeling, you just live in that moment for like 4 hours. That's Molly. It's a lot of fun. There's like no consequences. Try as much as you want. Just kidding. There's a lot of consequences. Essentially, what you're doing is you're borrowing happiness from tomorrow. I know that might not make sense, but you can do that. It's like, I don't want to feel happiness tomorrow. I want it all in the next 4 hours. So that's what it is. So back to my story, right? I'm watching my friend headline. I find a hit of Molly on the ground. I pick it up. It's like acorns up in Seattle. I crack it open, drop it in his drink. Then I have a friend give it to him. Actually, I took a moment, too, to reflect on how nobody was stopping me do this. Anyways. Then I handed the drink, and they call those drinks soft Cosbys. I don't know if you've heard of them. I'll boo you. It's just called that. It's when you drug somebody's drink, but you don't bang them. It's anyways. I hand the drink to my friend. She gives it to my buddy on stage. He takes it. He's like, "Oh, thank you," right? And he cheers the crowd. And the crowd, you got to remember, he's headlining a show on his birthday, so the audience is mostly made up of like friends and family, right? So, hold on. It gets way worse. So before he could drink the shot that I had bought him, 6 people from the crowd rushed the stage to hand him a shot that they had also bought him, right? Because they took that as like a social cue. So before he could drink my shot, he just gets handed 6 more identical shots because everybody knows he only drinks whiskey neat. So he gathers up all of these shots, and then he puts them on the stool that's on stage, right? And then he just started playing this game of roulette he was unaware about. So there's 7 shots on the stool. He grabs one of them, cheers the crowd. Crowd goes wild. He shoots it, puts it back, and goes right back into his set. Now, he has like 45 minutes left in his show. So I'm like in the back just watching him with those shots, like, ooh, it just really escalated up there, didn't it, But I'm like confident he can handle all the whiskey and the Molly, so I'm like, he's fine. It's a normal Tuesday for us, all right? So he's got this. But 45 minutes go by and he doesn't touch any of the shots. Like the rest of the shots are just chilling. Now I'm starting to get nervous. I'm like, fucking drink those shots. Hey, take a shot. Just like in the back of the room trying to get him to drink. And he's got like 5 minutes left. He grabs another one of the shots off the stool and he's like, all right, guys, it's my birthday. Let's do this right? So he cheers the crowd once more. And then he sips the shot. He doesn't shoot it, he just sips it. Right? And he like stops before he could finish it and he looks at it. He goes, oh man, you guys, this was really nice of everybody to buy me all these shots, but I can't drink all this here. Who in the audience wants a shot of whiskey? And he just picks up the stool and dips into the crowd and starts handing out shots of whiskey that may or may not have hit some Molly in them. We don't know at this point. So I'm just in the back, I'm watching this all go down, and I'm just like, oh, fuck. Because I'm fully aware of my friend's tolerance, but I don't know about his cousins and aunties, so I'm just like, oh no. But I got a good eye for these types of things. I'm just like, they'll probably be fine. So I'm not really sure what you do in that situation. You just go like, stop, there's drugs in those drinks. Just like, how do you know, Tyler? It's intuition. Let's just pour those puppies out, hey? So I don't know I can't do that, so I just do what any reasonable, rational adult would do in that situation, right? I just started putting on my jacket. Just like, it's time for me to go. I don't know if you've ever ruined a party so hard. You're like, I should leave. I'm sorry, I can't fix this. So, but I'm not a monster. I watched everybody, and I'm like, all right, just take names real quick. Then my buddy, he gets back on stage. You know, he finishes the show, and he wraps up. And the way this room was set up was there was an exit to the back of the stage, and it just kind of dips out and goes into the alley behind the club. And I'm on this side of the room, so I'm like trying to swim through the crowd to get to my buddy to tell him that I might have drugged one of his family members. It's just like, hey, before you go, you should go back in there and check on some people. But so before I could get to him though, he's at the end of the alley and he's on his cell phone. And I see him like just screaming into his phone, like he's having a really heated argument. And I'm just like, oh no, he's probably not gonna like this bad news I got for him now. So now I'm like extra nervous. I get up to him and I'm like, hey, is everything okay? How you doing? And he's like, yeah, I'm on my phone right now, bro. I'm on my phone with my girlfriend and she's dumping me. She's dumping me over the phone and it's my fucking birthday. Can you believe this bullshit? And I was just like, oh my God, man, I'm so sorry. Like, how you doing? You okay? And he goes, I feel so amazing right now. Oh, thank God. You're gonna have a really weird night, man. I'm so sorry.